I'm a shameless, profit-hungry shopkeeper with a big store visited daily by mystical beings from all over the world. Which industry will reign supreme in my relentless pursuit of profit? Berry harvesting, ore mining, animal milking, scaling, refining, gemming, or just plain selling stuff? But more importantly, can I unlock all the Steam achievements to complete the game? Welcome to 100% off Teddy's Haven. I spawned near a bed in a dwelling house full of stuff I mostly could not interact with.
Hello, kitten. Hold. Oh wow. Rename Sarah. Best cat ever. Confirm. I pressed left mouse button. Oh my god.
After being jump scared by a dragon, I talked to a handsome mage that taught me some stuff about shopkeeping, and I entered my store for the first time where I found a mystery box.
Pick up. Open. Oh, I can place it anywhere, I guess. Should I place it here?
Then, 2 more boxes appeared and I placed the new furniture items in the most inconspicuous of places.
Seems like a good idea. Okay, let's place it at the door so that the door can never be shut, because I want to be robbed at night. This must be the Book of Summoning, or this one. Oh, this is it.
I had 175 coins, which I used to buy a few stacks of health potions and vegetables to start my trading journey. It took me a while to figure out that the crate displays are only for fruit and vegetables, and the other items can only be placed on shelves.
Let's start a fire by setting up this candle right here. I'm sure my place won't catch fire. Why isn't the candle dripping down? This is unrealistic. Oh, that's how you do it. You have to click left mouse button here. Okay. Onions. Okay, let's go. Is this game a clicker? Oh, left click the pricing sign to adjust the selling price.
I quickly realized that the price tags come in 3 colors: green for cheap, gray for medium, which is near the market price, and red for expensive.
I'm going to set it to 0.75 cents below the market price. Okay, confirm. Go to the register, scroll, and left click to open the register.
After stroking my sword and playing with the dice, which I haven't found any use for by the way, I activated the Candle of Passing Time, which summons the customers from a nearby portal. After collecting my first ghost berries outside my balcony, I was happy to greet my first ever customers.
Oh, we've got some people coming in, finally! Hello, buddy. You've got a very nice haircut. Where'd you get it from? Wow, what are you guys doing? Stop being freaky with each other. Oh my god, there's like 4 or 5 of them inside of each other. I should censor this, probably. Oh wait, are they buying? What do I do with it? Okay. I've just put these vegetables in the bag.
He gave me a bag of coins and I had to count out the exact change.
Enjoy your vegetables, sir. Interesting mechanic. Wow. Okay. Enjoy your purchase, lady. What the heck is wrong with the eyes of this dude? Wow. Good night, sir. Am I breaking even? I don't get it. Wow, this is the biggest purchase I've had today so far. Level 3 bagging.
It looked like the adventurers had turned in for the night, and on my way back home I was greeted by a mysterious unicorn, which left some crystals.
It's just a giant... What the heck? Oh wow, we can harvest these crystals. There was a giant pony right there. Lunacite shard.
As the best cat ever enjoyed the fireplace, I collapsed onto the bed, which saved my progress. I started the second day with buying a new crate of Kakaroto and restocking the produce display.
It's so funny how I throw these onions there, like it's some kind of game of basketball. Oh, I can click on this weird yellow cube, and apparently I get money for this? Maybe it's for the newbies. If they waste too much money and don't make any money, this is for them to get some. Are those donkeys my customers too? Hello, magical beings and stuff. Bag and level 4, open the journal to see your progress. Okay, I need to restock. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, wait a sec. I have a customer. Sorry for making you wait. Okay, bye. What if I don't give them the change? Let's get scammy. I don't even know if it's possible. Level 3. Your shop has gained enough experience to level up. Oh, we have 2 more customers coming in. What's that for? Is this like for entertainment? When you have no customers, you just juggle this dice? Why is she looking like that with those sad eyes? And she didn't buy anything. Why? Oh, I have everything empty. I didn't notice. So I guess that's the end of the day number 2. Let's go back to our home. And we have another weird incident behind my house. What is down there? I'm so curious. Wow, beautiful, hot, steaming pond right there.
At the pond I talked to invisible gnomes which wanted to build some statue, but they needed some stones from me which I didn't have. They promised me to give me 1 extra shopper anytime I helped them with resources.
Give 500 stone? Not enough. Oh, I can't even swim. Why? Is this ice?
I was disappointed I could not give 500 stones to the gnomes, and with the hot or freezing water mystery unresolved, I headed back home to start day 3.
This is the beginning of day 3. Oh, what? We have these strange animals here.
I had never seen them before up until this point in time, and I quickly realized I could literally ride them, which made me travel much faster and jump higher.
This feels so illegal. Oh, hello. Is this a bear or is it a wolf? Looks like a bear-wolf hybrid. Time for daily restocking. Am I like Obi, chat?
I did some restocking, changed the prices until they became gray to see the customers' reactions.
So on day 3, I finally bought another shelf display with crates. We have a lot of women today for some reason on day 3. I'm becoming very fast with these transactions. What's this sword for? Is this like to threaten customers so that I don't have to give them change? Oh no, it didn't help. Still have to give them change. I got bored, so I decided to place this candle where the customers usually place their vegetables, and I'm curious to see their reaction.
I bought the new blades and placed them on the stand, marking the end of day 3.
You have unpaid bills? Open the book of everything to pay off bills.
I ran to the book of everything, paid the summoner's tribute bills, and changed some prices on ironclads.
Just below the market price.
The customers turned out to be unfazed by the candle.
It's only annoying me, not the customers. Okay, let me remove the candle. Oh, the geese. What are they doing here?
With the display crate looking depressingly empty, the ghostberries swooped in like heroes.
They didn't cost me anything, I've harvested them, but they still have a market price. So let me just set it at 0.8, maybe. Confirm. This is so weird. Should I increase my prices? Because it's day number 4 and we still are so broke, only 151 coins. What am I doing wrong? Am I just being impatient? What do you need a sword for, you little goose?
I wasn't sure what were the little geese up to, but my store reached level 4. With customers pouring in like it was Black Friday, I decided to double the prices and restock the displays, just to see if I could crank up the profits even higher tomorrow. On day 5, I realized we could collect so-called sun apples from nearby trees.
Oh, who's that? I didn't see him before. Is this a bear?
A mysterious letter arrived asking for help. A herd bear cub named Teddy was found in the forest. The sender hoped the shop's health potion could heal him and entrusted Teddy to me. Now it was my responsibility to take care of the little cub and see if he might become a friend, protector, or reminder of kindness.
Okay, let's get the potion then. Oh, candle of passing day, potion of health. So let me pick it up real quick and come to this bear. Okay, alrighty. Look at that. Seems to be doing better now.
After healing the bear, I found what was essentially a love letter to the game developer's real-life dog named Teddy, who passed away.
50% more profit from sales, 50% shop experience. Interesting. Well, I have customers to tend to. Sorry, buddy. I'll take care of you later. Oh, potion of health. Let's go. Okay, so I've increased the prices twofold and they're just leaving. They don't buy anything. Okay, let me change the prices. Okay, let's set it to just slightly higher than the market price. Oh no, this guy actually decided to buy the sword. Okay, although the price is red there. Thank goodness. Wow, this day is very profitable. Probably not only due to the fact that I had increased some prices, just a few cents higher than the market price, but because of the care for that bear, we get some bonus on top of every purchase that the customers make. Okay, this is the end of day 5. This seems to have been the last customer. And what's up with my bear? Oh, I can pet him, I guess. Oh, that's how I can carry him around. Let's put him here to make sure that he doesn't eat any of my produce.
I earned enough that day to snag my very first upgrade, unlocking access to 4 brand new alchemist items.
Spring, day 6. What if I place one of the shelves right at the entrance as a joke? I'm curious how the customers will react. Will they be able to go through them? Hey, they can't go in, or can they? Wait, I don't get it. I hope the game won't crash. What? Are they walking through the walls? What's going on? Oh, wow. So they're like teleporting. Okay. Wait a sec. I need to set the prices for it first. Finally, we are higher than 500 coins. Gotta restock as... Okay, just bought 2 double shelves and 2 produce displays. Okay, well, this seems reasonable enough. Let me place this here, I guess. I don't know. Where should I place it? Yeah, that seems great. Okay, one display into another.
Before going to sleep, I decided to buy a weapon weapon stand, some blades, and a few potions to shelf.
Some potions of clarity. This is potions of stamina. Okay. We are filling up these shelves hard. Let me explore the terrain a bit around my store. Okay, I've harvested some ghost berries. By petting these roosters, I get some eggs. Tornado. The biggest I've ever seen.
Day 7 started with restocking shelves and watching my customers pull off stunts for my amusement.
Oh, what? She was glitching through my counter. Okay, let me remove all of the obstacles. Let's play it the casual way, shall we?
At the end of the day, I hired my first cashier from the Book of Everything and called it a day.
Oh, I can place him outside. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let me move all of the shelves to a different place because I need to place this counter with my employee right here. Seems to be reasonable. What if I place him right here? I don't want to pay to increase the space of my store just yet. I'll have to move the bear over here. Maybe here. I don't know. Maybe here. I want the customers to pet my bear. Restocking becomes so tedious. I think I'll hire another employee tomorrow, maybe. The dice has fallen out of this enclosure. How did that happen? It's jumping around when I click on it. Okay, and I can't pick it up.
On day 8, I ventured out to do some harvesting and I got jump scared by a creature that jumped off a tree.
I can't interact with him though. He looks like Groot.
When I hit him, he turned into a dozen of sun apples I could then sell.
What's wrong with this apple? I cannot collect it. Oh, there it goes.
I also figured I'd explore the terrain behind my house a bit more and found some berries, mined some crystals, ores and stones that I wanted to give to the gnomes.
Gotta mine all of these crystals off this tree. Do these crystals feed off this giant tree? Is it sequoia? What's that? Honeyglow shard. Mining level 4. Okay, I've just mined all over this place. I think we're done. Can I mine it? What's that? Who are you? It's funny how when I hit the stone, these sound effects overlay each other. Oh my god.
I climbed over the rocks onto a grassy hill where I gathered some whisper wool by caring for rabbits, which also gave me tending skill XP, something I'd need to max out for Steam achievement.
That's one giant turtle looking at me.
I tried climbing more rocks and that's how I discovered the ability of levitating.
Hell no. Whoa, why am I floating?
Turns out, double tapping spacebar lets you levitate and glide down like some kind of wizard.
It seems to be the edge. Yeah. The developer will add something else here, that's for sure.
I collected out of boundium crystals when I was far enough.
Should I drop down? There's nothing to harvest or collect or mine. This is one hell of a wall. We're edging here. Another out of boundium crystal. I can definitely see how the developer was trying to modify the terrain here. What's that? Oh, it's a waterfall. Oh, where is it flowing from? An invisible river that turns visible only at the edge.
That was an oversight. Then I dropped down off a cliff to a giant turtle without any fall damage.
It's clobbering time. That's what he said.
I came through the forest and approached the turtle from behind, only for it to unexpectedly give me a TED talk on kindness and boost my sales profit by 10% for the rest of the day.
Oh, what's that? A computer? Is this like an Easter egg? Can't interact with it. Teleport home? Oh, we can teleport home from this place. Okay, this house seems underdeveloped. Oh, it's a house of this cute cat.
I then collected some eggs from so-called quackaries, did a bit of mining and harvesting here and there, and then tended to some animals.
We're speed running this, baby. Oh wow, why are these berries up here on the rocks? That's illegal. Hello, cows, can I milk you? No? Oh yeah, they actually give you milk. Oh, we have a lot of ore and stuff to sell. Where can I place the amberroot ore? Can I place it here? No, it's only for the produce. Okay, I'll place the amberroot ore here on the shelf. We are going to make a bank tonight, I hope. Manasite ore. Let's place it here. Restocking level 5. It's so much better when you have a cashier. Oh, we have so many geese today. Is that the owner or are they separate? Okay, we're finally over 1,000 coins today at the end of day 8 out of boundium. Let's place it here. Wow, it's one of the most expensive items here. Set the price to 18 coins.
The day 9 began rainy, but the depressing mood didn't stop me from adding new ores to my shelves.
Oh, we can place them like that? Oh, wait a sec. I can sell swords from here if I place them instead of a possible window. That's crazy. Wait, what if I place this display on top of another? Oh, wow, it's doable. We can save a lot of space.
No one seemed to buy my potatoes, so I decided to make their prices screen.
I think I'm going to buy more displays and place one on top of another right here. Nah, yeah, just like that. I'm almost done placing them, one on top of another. Oh, what? Something happened there. What was it? Let's run. Oh, wow. Did a meteorite just strike here? Oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. New ore, star shard. Okay. Wow, we can turn a crazy profit on it, I suppose, because it's like a rare mineral or something, because it's literally from space. The place of impact is still glowing.
Overall, day 9 was pretty uneventful. Day 10, however, kicked off with me paying bills, including my cashier's salary.
Oh, I need to pay overdue bills. Oh my god. Buddy's paycheck. Oh, okay. Completely forgot about it.
Then I hired my first ever restocking employee.
Finally, let's see. Is this my employee? It's a magical orb that's restocking. Oh, what? No way, I didn't expect that. Okay, where should I place this thing then? Here?
Then I proceeded to annihilate the emptiness of display crates with nightshade berries and sun apples, and then I placed a few more crystals on the shelves nearby. I didn't think I could not store elder milk in the crates, so I had to buy another shelf stand.
What if I place here? I hope the customers don't mind as well. Let's change the shop name. Hank's Hub. Confirm. How does it look like? Hank's Hub looks great.
Overall, I spent the whole evening placing different new ores on shelves, then started a new day.
Does the orb not only restock but also buy the produce from the Book of Summoning and other stuff? That's so interesting. Oh, what? Increased profits plus 25%. The Mages Guild has woven powerful magic into your shop. I want to turn my store into a supermarket.
I bought my first store expansion for 200 coins.
Where can I view it? Oh, that's the expansion. Okay. Where should I place the section for all of the produce? Figured I'd place all of these displays here. I want to turn it into a groceries section. Oh, I can probably place the third display here. Yeah. This is crazy. Okay.
I bought a new upgrade that unlocked furniture I could use to display items, and I discovered I could buy beehives to produce honey.
Where do I place it? Outside? Oh, I can harvest honey every morning.
The customers had been long gone, and all I had to do was to add new items to my displays. The Horticulturist License 1 upgrade really intrigued me, so I bought it, unlocking the ability to buy and stock 4 new types of vegetables.
Dew Blush, Crimson Bell, Emerald Leaf, Golden Spire.
So that's what I did. I bought and placed 2 double-deck produce displays and stocked them with the newly unlocked vegetables.
Okay, let's get maybe another upgrade. Horticulturist License 2. Yeah, let's get it. Oh, Emerald Bloom. Okay, and Sunbell. Okay. Oh, how am I supposed to place it? Next to the ceiling? Let's go. All right. What a cute bear. Moss Leaf, Squash, Dew Leaf. Place it here. Yeah. Summer, the beginning of day 12. How's my honey doing? Harvest, beekeeping, level 2.
The yellow berries made me realize that every season brings in a new set of berries to harvest.
Okay, Candle Fasting Day activated. I love this cute music so much. I need to pay salaries, Jesus. We are back to 200 coins left. I hope we turn a crazy profit today though. Stones, I can sell stones, wait. Is anyone really going to buy them? Okay, this is funny. Restocking level 6. Who's going to buy stones? Can't all these mages, all these mythical creatures collect the stones elsewhere for free? Quakari egg. Let's place some Quakari eggs somewhere. Maybe there. Can I? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. Bag in level 10. Lady, what are you buying the stones for?
I needed to start selling magical potions, but I didn't have any remaining space on the shelves. So I bought a new one and then bought crates with potions.
Customer is standing on the shelf. Wow, I didn't expect that kind of behavior. Where's this orb going? Is it smoking to relieve stress from the day? Teddy's Love. Oh, heart full of floof. Teddy's Love knows no bounds. Achievement unlocked.
After violently rearranging some items on shelves, I got a toy maker upgrade, which allowed me to buy slimy toys.
Oh my goodness, what is that? Oh, let's place this double shelf like that. Blood slime. What are those for? Are those some kind of monsters?
I finished setting up green prices for the toys, and after collecting honey the next day, I noticed something terrifying in the distance.
Who is that monster? I've never seen him before. Interesting. Welve Night Berry. Hello.
I approached the monster, who gave me an ambiguous monologue, which resulted in giving me a 15% earning increase for that day. Then I hired another restocking orb, which I think I did too early in the game, to be honest, because keeping one costs 100 coins per day, which I could barely afford.
Okay, where's my hire number 2? Why are they walking here? Come on. Wait, are they actually following me?
I was wrong. The orbs go outside to smoke invisible cigarettes only after they are done restocking, and once a customer buys something, the orbs start filling up shelves again.
The ironclad blade stand is empty. Why are my employees not restocking them? I have no idea. So I just bought the ironclad blades myself.
I later found out that orbs don't have the ability to purchase goods for selling. I had to buy goods myself from the Book of Everything, and then those goods would be pulled out by orbs from the endless storage. I then got outside to hunt for berries and eggs. Then I approached another monster who said he liked my laughter tickling his bark, so he gave me another earnings boost for that day.
Increased profits today only, but it's the end of the day! I guess I should come up to these giant creatures at the very morning. It's kinda dark. I'll have to buy some chandeliers. Oh, a pony again. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Lunacide Shard. We have a giant dragon right there. I guess it's a chance to increase my profits if I go there.
I was afraid I'd have to fight the red dragon on the hill, but it monologued like other big beans and gave me a 15% revenue boost for that day.
Interesting levitation mechanic. I wonder if it's intentional or is it a glitch?
I later found out that it was not a glitch. Levitation was an intentional feature.
Oh, giraffes. It's the first time I'm seeing them here. Oh, is it trying to tend to the bear?
After milking the cows and finishing a few other chores, I headed back to the store just in time to spot another meteor strike. On my way to the impact area, I gave gnomes 500 stones, who said they'd make some progress on the statue by tomorrow morning. And after collecting the crystals, I went to bed.
So it's day number 15, and what is that? Oh, what was this crab doing? Okay, that was freaky. Oh, look, a dinosaur. Interesting. What can I get from them? Saurelion scale? What is that? They've got glasses? So stylish.
I returned to the store where I bought a Weaponsmith Warrant 1 upgrade, which allowed me to buy
Bonefang gauntlets, Ashwood bow, Hunter's quiver. Let's get them.
Next, I picked up some weapon displays for the new items and set them up in the recently expanded area. Then I added new weapons to the stands and adjusted the prices as usual.
Any more upgrades I'd like to buy? Oh, 100%. Carpenter Guild provides a selection of corner shelving to corner the market. Let's purchase. I'm very curious. What kind of stuff? Oh, small corner shelf. Small edge shelf. Interesting. How does one look like? Okay. Yeah, I could probably place one here. Yeah, sure. Maybe like that. Pot of honey. Can I place here? Oh, yeah. We seem to be getting a lot of customers lately. Can I hire more? No, not yet. Star's Pebble ore. Do we already have it? Oh, we already have it. Okay. My bad.
I added dinosaur scales and lunacide shards to the top shelves, whisper wool to the bottom, and added a new type of berries to the produce display. Then I bought a shelving 2 upgrade since it was only 550 coins.
Now that's a game changer. Look at how tall this is.
I kept the upgrade streak going with a Toy Maker turtle set, a clear nod to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Strategic turtle, joyful turtle, impulsive turtle, smart turtle. Okay, there goes the Mikey, I guess. This is so funny. Okay, there goes the Raft, Donnie, Donatello, and Leo. Yeah.
The next morning I approached a giant sphinx I saw in the distance, which gave me a morale boost and
increased profits plus 25% today only. I wish I could drink those potions. Night Blush Berry. Where should I place it? Let's put it here. Match market price, confirm. Maybe if I matched everything to the market price, it would have been better. Well, I've got some ideas. Single tall produce display. Let's place it here. Nah, I don't know. This seems to be a bad idea, but who cares? Who cares, right? Tiger Melon. Let's place it here at the bottom.
I added new shards and berries to my displays, then moved a chandelier for better lighting.
Okay, let's head back to that pony and let's see what's going to happen. Oh, okay. Dark Lunacide Shard.
Since day 17 and onwards, it became my daily routine to collect berries, mine minerals, tend to animals, and approach monsters for revenue buffs. all of which I did off camera before triggering the candle of passing time.
Boom, 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 boom. Soap bar, or whatever that is.
The first floriculturist upgrade seemed not worth since it wouldn't unlock new items, so I opted for the second weapons upgrade.
Oh wow, jagged shiv, steel strike, ironclad knuckles, iron leaf, bow, sylvan quiver. Wow, horizontal weapon display. I didn't see that before. Let's see how it looks like. That's a bit underwhelming. I don't know. You say horizontal, it's more like vertical. Oh, at least I can place it on the wall, right? I guess this is like very confusing though. Oh, that's how it looks like. So let's place them somewhere somehow. Here maybe. Oh yeah, that works. Change the price. Match market price. I don't care. Okay, let's buy some more horizontal weapon displays. Good, look at this beautiful row of weapons.
At this point, I realized I could buy an item crate by clicking a price tag and navigating to the purchase button in the price tag menu, which made it a quicker option than using the Book of Everything when dealing with empty displays. I then bought a Toymaker Space Maria action figure set for 500 coins.
Okay, let's place this candle somewhere better, at a better place that will be more fitting. Yeah, like here. What are they staring at? Oh, I accidentally activated Scroll of Registering. Oh my god. So the two of them are waiting for me to actually service them.
I made quite a mess in my store by dumping empty crates on the floor, which didn't hinder my customers from buying stuff though. Those crates disappeared after saving progress anyway, and if the crates had something in them, the containing items would always go back to the endless storage.
It's day number 18 and I figured, what if I buy magical zipline?
I quickly realized I needed at least 2 ziplines to test the new transportation method, but I decided to savor it for later. I began the day buying items from within price tags, although buying goods the day before would have been better because those goods spawning on balcony would go into the endless storage overnight.
Pots. Let's call Sunbell here. Golden Spire. Crimson Bell. Cabbage. No one's buying these. Why not? Come on, it's below the market price. Oh crap, what did I do? Didn't expect both of the display shelves to be tied to each other. Lumicide, whatever this is. Oh, look, these crystals are glowing so beautifully. No, don't. Only I need to change the prices real quick. I wonder how much she's going to pay since I've just changed prices right in front of her as she was picking the crystals. What else I could do here? Upgrade, finances. I don't want to take a loan. So it's day 19 and I'm Jesusing my way to this giant creature.
The blue-eyed turtle was impressed with my paddling, and after its sad fate tale, I got a new boost.
Thank you for giving me a shore to return to. Okay. Oh, finally, the increase in profits. 25%. That's amazing. Okay, let's buy another stocking employee, the third one. Okay, where should I place this thing? Yeah, let's place it here.
I got the Alchemist Agreement 3 and I unlocked a bountiful of new potions to sell.
Let's buy the tall double shelf. Produce display too. Oh, I can't afford that yet. Oh, wait a second. I think I have an idea. I can place one on top of this one. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's place this one here.
I bought a few more brown shelves and did a few more furniture rearrangements.
I'd like to save some money instead of expanding the shop.
The shelves welcomed the recently unlocked alchemist items.
Frog-like potions. Potion of water breathing.
On day 20, I bought some pink paint for the walls just to see how it would look like.
Oh, I see. I prefer the original one.
I tried to waste the rest of the bucket on the walls in my house, but when it didn't work, I decided to paint the shop walls orange, which didn't cost much. I really like the new color, but I couldn't finish 2 sides because of all the stands on shelves blocking me from squirting the orange goo on the walls behind them. I had some out-of-stock shelves without the corresponding items in endless storage, and I got curious whether the orbs could restock those shelves using items that were lying around but hadn't been stored yet.
Come on, orbs, where are you going? Okay, we have a lot of different stuff lying around here.
The orbs experiment had proved useless, so I replenished the displays myself and called it a day.
Oh, look, they're restocking so fast. Yeah, I was out of stock of those things. I thought that they would automatically buy this stuff as well. I was wrong for like more than 10 days here. Oh my goodness. I feel so bad for berating them.
The weapon displays looked looked in utter disarray, so I figured I'd rearrange them.
Gauntlets need to be next to the other gauntlets. Rust bite. Okay, I'm going to buy that.
I proceeded to buy more weapon items such as ironclad knuckles, swords and bows, since my supplies weren't enough.
This is crazy how many crates we have here.
Soon I realized I completely forgot to place ironclad blades on the display, although they had been available for purchase for a long time at that point, so I rushed to fix that mistake.
Blades with blades, I guess. And knives with knives.
I started to doubt that hiring the third orb had been a good idea. It was costing me 100 coins a day, and the store wasn't even big enough for the displays to run empty yet, so I decided to cut my losses and fired one orb.
Okay, just opened the door and the orbs started restocking everything on the shelves. This is so great. It seems like I can go outside and just collect different kind of berries, mine rocks for the rest of the day. No one wants to buy the salt berries for some reason. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there. Part of me wants to change the position of the display shelf, but for now let me collect these eggs here. The price is quite low. It's a green price. Look, they are green. Honey cranberries. Should I decrease to like 0.9? Because this is ridiculous. Why are they not buying them? Confirm. I'm so confused.
My customers had begun to act like some of my berries killed their family, so I had to drop the prices even lower to attract their eyeballs.
My potion of health, let me restock it myself. Oh, I gotta pay the paychecks.
After buying more supplies and barely breaking even that day, I ventured out for some hunter-gathering.
I want to give some of the stones to the gnomes that want to build some kind of monument. Wow, what the heck is that monster? I have megalophobia because of this.
On the first day of fall, I collected mirthshade and scarletip berries I had never seen before.
They only appear during autumn. Do we also have some ores that only appear during autumn as well? Increase profits plus 10%. That's all I want, to be honest. Oh, we have a lot of customers though. I hope that would compensate for the lack of money we have currently. I think I've caught the groove in this game, finally, somewhat. I don't want to jinx it though. Oh, they seem to finally be buying the berries in this display. So maybe the green price does not mean that they will actually be buying. So interesting. I wonder what's behind the mechanics here.
The stones had reminded me to go to the gnomes, and on my way I got flashed by a pony yet again. But once I met them, they suddenly claimed they needed 10 manasite ore instead, a demand I obviously couldn't meet.
Oh, I remember. This thing didn't exist before. Back to Hank's hub, the best hub there ever has been. Oh, I have so many berries that I haven't placed on the shelves in the crates. That's interesting. Produce display, horticulturist. What about weaponsmith Warren 3? A higher quality weapons set for purchase. 4 items will unlock. I would like to do that. Yeah, I said F it and I did it. Okay, we have some more weapons. Serpent's Edge, Iron Fang, Sudden Strike, Bladed Fist. Since we got 4 new items, let's buy 4 new weapon stands. Not really sure what's the best positioning method would there be.
So I proceeded to buy the new items and place them on the stands in the neatest way possible.
Okay, let's place it here since it fits better with gauntlets, and Sudden Strike will be placed here. That fits, I guess. I want to buy a chandelier maybe because it's kind of dark there. Okay. Wow, no, that's so much better. What's up on that hill? Never been here. Ghostberry again. Apparently they also bloom in the fall. Huh. Bagging. What are we bagging there? Oh, there's a grave here on top. Whose grave is it? Will I be able to see the resurrection of the being that is resting here?
Little did I know that this place had more surprises in store for me. Then I bought some items for storage and placed a new produce display.
Unboxing live. What if I place it here? Would that be illegal? Imagine some authority comes to check my store and they discover all the atrocities I commit with shelves and how it's ungodly and how it is against the law to store produce like that because it may rot and stuff, get squished.
I spawned crates with new berries and placed them into the display.
Oh, you see? The orbs come immediately. Okay, do we need to place anything else? Oh, moss leaf squash. Oh, I forgot about that one. one, of course. Let me drop it here. Hold on. I have to rearrange some stuff. I could place another triple produce display here. Yeah, not a big deal. Yeah, just like that. May look a bit weird, but whatever. Day number 25. Such a foggy day. Interesting. We have a giant creature standing right there. I need that revenue buff, sir. Hello. Ooh, so ominous.
I listened to Wordhorn's wisdom tale, which gave me a 15% revenue boost.
Thank you. Your listening roots me well. Whatever that means. Increased profits 15%.
With my employees taking care of everything, I turned to gathering. The process dragged on, and I found myself questioning whether it was even worth recording such a mundane routine of mining, tending, harvesting, and boosting revenue.
Nothing much is going to happen anyway, right? Maybe I could get some kind of achievement in the meantime. And if I toggle the recording now, that would be so sad if I don't capture it.
After getting the revenue increasal, I went to the computer Easter egg I had found before.
This picture isn't even animated. Oh wait, I can interact with this thingy? What does it do? That's so strange.
The strange firefly orb kept following me to the store, and its purpose remained a mystery.
What kind of upgrade should I buy? Floriculturist License 1 allows you to add some decorative greenery to your shop. These forever plants will never wilt. I don't know, this seems to be boring. I don't want to add it. Day 26. Got blessed by a few monsters. Let's begin the day. I sure hope the customers are not afraid to venture out to my store through that portal during the lightning storm.
The orb I had found a few days before kept following me everywhere, and I didn't particularly appreciate it. The shop made a decent money that day, so instead of another upgrade, I finally grabbed something from the crafting section of the Book of Everything, the cauldron for making jams.
Let's place the cauldron here, or maybe here. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Let's place it here. Quite disorganized. Who cares? How many can I place inside? I've already placed the maximum of berries. Okay.
Then I bought my first Ashjaw crucible for making ore ingots, which could then be either sold or given to gnomes.
Place ore inside. Wait a day. Refined ore will be placed in bag of endless storage.
From then on, I was pretty excited about selling new ingots, since it probably meant I'd be making more money too.
Okay, it's day number 27. Oh, I guess we've smelted some ore, and it's now in the endless storage. Oh, refined amber root. I want to buy a multitude of these ore smelters. Let me get the Ashjaw crucible. Okay, let's place one on top of the other. Okay, let's place the same amber root ore in both of the crucibles. And let's place... Oh, a new achievement. Berry beginner. Your first jams are a bit lumpy. Finally. I low-key wanna buy more of these crucibles. Okay.
I placed my first ingots onto the shelf for customers to buy. I had found it very frustrating. I had to place ore into crucibles manually every time, but I opted for buying more smelters anyway.
Yeah, just like that. What can I use the smelted ingots for instead of just selling? I don't get it. It seems like the only use there is to max out the skill of smelting. Okay, let me place the cauldron here. What if I buy even more cauldrons as well? The one on top of another. Oh my god, that is so realistic. Oh, I placed it the wrong way. Wait, it was facing the wall.
I had a lot of azure berries, so I placed them in the conveniently placed cauldrons.
I didn't expect this game to get so dark and murky. That's the fall for you. Wow. I think it's the first time I've reached 2,000 coins. That's the end of day 27. Go to bed. Yes. I just picked up this bull that was on one of my shelves in my house. It's so tiny, I don't know why it was intended to be that way, but I'm so fast now, which is great, of course. Okay, gotta pay the dues. Upgrades. Produce display number 2. The Carpenter Guild provides a selection of produce displays for all your harvested, farmed, or bought plants. Yeah, this seems quite interesting. Should I buy it? Okay, I bought it. Let's see what we've got. That's quite unimpressive. Produce display, double tall. Okay, let's get that. Not sure where to place it though. I would have been better off upgrading with the Horticulturist number 3. It's less expensive and I would have gotten much more value out of it. Kinda regret buying this upgrade. I decided to place it here, although it would be temporarily blocking the view.
Sure, I could still grab the horticulturist upgrade, but being able to doesn't mean I should. I placed the new Velvetnite, Azure Berry and Night Blush gems on the shelves, and I finally decided to buy the so coveted agricultural upgrade.
Yeah, let's go. I'm so curious. What kind of new vegetables and fruit are we gonna get? Oh, it's just sunflare, squash, forest bell, violet leaf, and sunclove. Okay.
I continued buying the new vegetables and stocked them in the crates of the new display, which blocked the view unfortunately. I also bought extras for the orbs to pull from the storage during future restocks.
Okay, I've just filled up 2 cauldrons and 5 smelting machines. Day number 29. Any new creatures around that could buff my store for today? I don't see any. Oh, what? We have a bear here? What's he doing there? I've changed the illumination settings. The game looks better now. But now the music is gone for some reason. Where did the music go? Suddenly. Oh, it reappeared. Okay, that was weird. So we are almost out of ore. At least this ore. Azure Berry. Fruitworks. Level 3. Okay. Oh no. I don't have any more Azure Berries. Almost. Okay. I have Mellow Spike. I have a lot of those. Yeah, let's fill it up. And I definitely have other ores as well. A part of me wants to buy another gem whim pot. Yeah, let's place it here. And let's get the Earthshade. I have a lot of those. Velvetnite gem. Yeah, let's place it here. Wow. Customers seem quite unfazed by the presence of those jams. Maybe because of the prices, to be honest. Which makes sense. We'll have a lot of jam. Jam session. Let's buy another cauldron. Come on, stabilize. Oh, okay. Fall day 30.
Refined Pebble-Bright ingots and Mellow Spike gem jars were finally ready to be placed on the shelf for the customer's jubilation.
Earthshade gem. Good, let's place it here. It works. Level 4. Let's go. Stones. Can I smelt stones? Oh, you can place only ore at this location. I wish I could hire someone to pick up all these apples. Wait, I could be selling rocks. Why am I not selling rocks? Come on. Oh wait, I actually do. I'm dumb.
Then I bought my first ever beehives and placed them as curbs on the pavement side adjusted to the house. They produced honey I'd need to collect every day.
Let's place the Meyerberry jam here. Sure hope people are gonna like it.
I thought I had already accidentally produced some of the ingots the gnomes needed, but it turned out I didn't.
I don't even think that I have this kind of ore. Oh wait, I have. Yes! They need 10. Well, I could give them in 2 days.
I didn't want to blow all of my budget on crucibles yet, but I bought just one more Ashjaw crucible.
Not the most perfect setup, but it works.
Then I collected honey for the first time.
Does anyone actually buy these weapons at the 3rd row? I don't think I've ever seen anyone pick them.
I wanted to investigate it. I had 6 of those blades on the display and 14 stored. I figured that if I stopped buying more of those for storage, the supplies would naturally go down as customers bought the blades.
Bagging level 20, whatever that means.
I bought my first cheese burrow device, which would produce cheese the next day after being fed some milk. The next morning I lowered the price for the Iron Fang blades to check if the customers would be willing to buy more from the 3rd row.
We need to smelt 10 Manasite ore.
I quickly noticed no one was still buying the Iron Fangs.
Placed 6, stored 14. Okay, this is weird. As if like no one's buying those, although the price is like ridiculously low.
I had a creeping suspicion that customers never bought items stored on the higher displays and shelves, though I knew I could be wrong.
Bumblebuzz home. Let's buy even more.
I began to semi-successfully throw the newly bought beehive boxes off my balcony instead of carrying them one by one through the front door, and I continued the old curb-like pattern.
So satisfying to harvest these for some reason. Oh yeah, I know exactly why it's satisfying though. It's because my skill of harvesting is so high. Harvesting is so fast now.
I was supposed to meet the glowing monster in the morning, but for some reason I hadn't noticed it. When I finally did, it granted me not only the revenue buff, but also something the developer had quietly added to the game overnight. Something I'd never seen before.
Increased profits plus 15%, increased mining amount plus 3%. What? I've never seen the mining buff before. Okay, let's use it then to our advantage. Manasite ore. We need that for the gnomes. That's uncharted territory once again.
I found a lone tent and tiny creatures warming up around the fireplace. Unfortunately, they weren't interactable.
Crocodiles. Thank you for the mocha scale, whatever this is. So apparently we got an update a few days ago and I didn't even notice that. Wait, let me actually mount this horse.
I got curious to see if the giant turtle would surprise me with something else other than another revenue buff after the recent update. But it only gave me the usual 10% revenue increase.
I need to smelt even more menacite.
No, you do not, you dingus. You already have enough. You just don't know it. That's when I decided to visit gnomes once more.
Actually, what if I talk to the gnomes right now? Give refined menacite. Thank you, we will make progress by tomorrow morning. Ah, okay. I didn't know I already had like 10 ingots.
Then I checked if customers actually buy from the highest rows.
Stored 13, so they actually buy them. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was afraid that the customers never buy anything from the row number 3 because it's too high, but apparently they actually do. More cheese burrows? Sure, why not? Oh my goodness, we have such a mess here. Come on, Milky, where are you? Elder milk. No, actually, let's buy a weaponsmith upgrade. Yeah, we have new Azure Fang, Stone Edge, Spell Piercer, Fist, Wind Whisper, Bow, Iron Bar Quiver.
I realized I didn't have much space for newer items, so I spent 700 coins to expand my store.
Okay, gotta move all of the shelves somehow. I'm thinking, how should I rearrange it? I can place my cashier right there. That's so funny.
I had bought more tall double shelves, but they disappeared in the crate singularity of my own creation.
Such a mess. Oh, why are they jiggling like that?
I finally found the shelf crates and began rearranging the ones that already had goods on them.
Okay, so it's the end of day 33 and I've expanded my store, added a few more shelves, bought a chandelier, and I'm going to place new weapons here after I wake up. Winter. Oh my god, it's winter, day 34. We have snow here. Okay, any creatures? Yeah, there's a creature right there. A Velvet Frostberry. That's a new one. Never harvested this one before.
I levitated on my horse to the red dragon, waiting for the gifts it would bestow after I listened to its very captivating story of hope.
Increased profits plus 15%, increased ending amount plus 3. Okay. What's that? Oh, information Bob. Hold a crab and gaze at it, and you might just soar to the stars. Some say it's a bug, but I say it's a magical shortcut. Huh. The more you grow your shop, the more happy shoppers can fit inside. Room for everyone. Oh, all right. So it actually gives you decent tips. Well, I've seen crabs before. Will I be able to float in space by grabbing crabs? Oh, well, I have a horse and a crab under me. What the heck? Nothing crazy is happening except for just this weird jiggling in the air. Also, the gnomes built the foundation for the monument. Let's see what the gnomes need again.
The gnomes needed refined lunacite shards for the statue, but to make those shards, I needed Gleamforge, which I couldn't afford just yet. I had money to buy some weapon stands though, which I placed in the newly expanded space. Then I bought crates with new weapons and placed them on the stands and set green price tags. By evening, my store generated enough revenue for me to buy my first ever Gleamforge. I placed the Gleamforge on the wall and filled it with lunacite shards.
Lactomancy. Level 3. The crate just started jiggling violently after I threw it here. Let's place these stands here. This looks more natural.
The next day, I collected a lot of honey and finally gave 10 lunareth to the gnomes.
Wait, can I tend this customer? Just like other animals? No? Okay. Oh, wow. I'm in love.
I threw more ore in the crucibles and bought another shop expansion upgrade for 1400 coins.
I can probably start selling honey here.
I got rid of some shelves with crystals I had to turn that corner into a workshop with different devices.
Bit of devastation. Can I like throw things in it? Oh, I didn't know. Day number 35 and I've just discovered what it actually does.
On day 36, I got told the story about some seed by a blue monster who then gave me a 15% revenue boost and a +3 harvesting one.
That's a great day for collecting berries, I guess. Oh yeah, I don't remember these creatures. Radiant scale. Oh, the monument is ready. What else do the gnomes need now? Oh, they don't need anything. It's finished. Some kind of woman. Okay. I have 4,000 stones already, but people aren't eager to buy them. Maybe I should decrease the price. I'm curious if they will be willing to buy the stones then. Oh my goodness, I've just gone around the whole state, harvesting all the berries I could find and mining any rock I see. That was grueling.
After starting the candle, I placed the new blue sky stars on the shelf that were created in the Gleamforge before. I then decreased the stone price to 0.2 to see if people would be buying them in bulk.
Who needs them anyway, right?
This arrogance would almost cost me an achievement in the future.
I've just set the price for the rocks at 0.05. Oh, penguins, I've never seen those before. And I'm curious if people are really gonna buy them. Wow, we have long queues? Oh wait, do we actually have customers outside? Not really. Fluff whirl, let's buy a fluff whirl. I'm curious what's it gonna do. Place wool inside. I wish we had search button here.
I filled the fluff whirl with a stack of whisper wool, bought another cheese burrow, and placed the brand new cheese on a shop shelf.
Oh, look how beautiful this is here at night. So we have underwater fireflies here. What is that thing? Yeah, I've got no clue at all.
Starting from day 36 onwards, I did my mining and harvesting off camera since it was always excruciatingly boring before starting the Candle of Passing time.
Oh, can I fly through this? No.
When I entered the store, I noticed that the candle disappeared from its usual place.
It's here. Oh, there was a new update? A few hours ago, developer has changed the position of this candle of day progression.
The crucible placement next to the Pit of Devastation was very handy since I could discard the empty crate into the Devastation pit. Then I placed the Ember Burst Jam and the Woven Whisper Wool on the shelves. After buying a new cauldron, I placed it under the windowsill. Then I got a new triple tall produce display. Since the start of winter, I had gathered a variety of new berries and set the 3 new kinds into the empty crates.
Luna Bright. Let's place there.
I had to buy another produce display since I still had a few more berry types not present for the eyes of customers, but I wasn't sure where to place the new display. So I had to move a few shelves to make for the new display.
Why is it so hard?
Moving the owl to a new spot was a tough decision. Basically, my displays ended up placed in a rectangular pattern facing each other.
Okay, it's day number 38. Just did a ton of mining and harvesting yet again.
After stocking a few more gems on the shelves, I realized my refining skill had improved. I was now much quicker at tossing ore into the crucible. I rushed to the register queue, noticed customers clipping through the shelves, so I had to move them.
They're actually buying it for the market price. I can't believe it.
Then I proceeded to place multiple ores, scales, shards, and Gleamforge stars onto the corner shelves, and I reached level 11 of restocking. Maxing out the refining skill was an important task, so I got a few more crucibles and almost finished the crucible tower that would almost touch the ceiling. I had a lot of coins, so I got a Sheldon 3 upgrade for 1200, although I hadn't been sure if it would be a good idea.
This is how these shelves look like. Wow.
I found the tall corner shelf would fit perfectly next to the cashier, but I had to remove a pile of empty crates first.
Okay, our store looks quite neat.
On day 39, I noticed something very strange on the hill.
I've never seen bears here grieving.
From that point on, the game's lore definitely thickened for me. Throwing ores in crucibles and berries and cauldrons was very boring, and I really wished it could be automated. But I needed to max out the gem creation skill for the achievement. In fact, it was so mundane I began to lose my sanity. My store reached level 17 and I celebrated it by placing new scales and woven whisper wool on a shelf. I didn't feel like buying any upgrades just yet, so I bought a few Bumblebus homes instead.
It's like decoration here, outlining the edge of the pavement.
Then a few more Gleamforges found their new home on my wall. On day 40, after yet another grind of mining and harvesting, I found out ghost berries only spawn around the store and never grow further away. Just a fun fact. Also, the bears that had visited the grave yesterday were already gone.
Smelting time. I've gotten quite fast with it.
Overall, that day I kept placing new items such as chromaflux made with Gleamforge and other things that can only be crafted using machines. I began thinking how I could add more cauldrons to the space I had in front of Gleamforges to max out necessary gem skill faster. Then I bought another fluff whirl.
That fits.
I wanted to situate a new set of gems on a shelf but didn't have any space in the section of my store dedicated to mostly random items. So I bought another tall shelf. I proceeded to fill that very shelf with sunglow ingots.
Let's buy an alchemist agreement upgrade.
The upgrade unlocked potions of light barrier and potions of poison, which I promptly bought and and placed on the bottom shelves. I found it funny that stuff like that was legal for me to sell and didn't require any license by the authority mages. Alchemist journeyman recipes were also unlocked, but I placed them in the books section. Then I forced myself to do something I dreaded for a long time, which was buying the first ever floriculturist upgrade, which, as I expected, ended up unlocking just a store decorations bunch I could not sell. On day 41 we had a crazy blizzard and I carried out the usual chores: mining, harvesting, burying the cauldrons and oring the crucibles.
Thread weaving level 3.
Turns out customers were totally fine paying market prices for crystals and doors.
That's the longest queue I've ever seen in my store. That's the end of day 41. I've done some remodeling here.
I got even more cauldrons and stacked them around the window, and I placed gleam forges closer to the ceiling. The next day I got a painting environments 1 upgrade, which unlocked paintings that could only be used as ornaments. The reason I placed crafting devices close to the balcony was simple. Item crates spawned on the balcony, and I could immediately start throwing items in the crafting devices. There I got curious. What would happen to the cheese barrel stack if I had left it on the empty crate overnight? By design, the crate should disappear, leaving the cheese barrels floating in the air.
Day number 43.
My store made just enough money for me to buy a toy maker upgrade for 2,000 coins. The upgrade gave me access to red, purple, green and gold dragon whelps. I placed the 4 new toy types on a tall shelf next to other toys. Next day, I went all in on gem creation, grabbed more cauldrons and spawned the biggest berry stack I'd ever had.
Wow, how many crates is that?
The cheese barrel stack I had placed a few days ago on an empty crate didn't disappear with the crate and seemed to still be floating in the air. On day 45 I needed a new tall double shelf to accommodate for new gem jars and other stuff. While near the balcony once more, I accidentally spawned an extra crate and realized we could put spawned items back into storage.
Past 3,000 coins, let's go.
As I stood atop the cauldrons to add another, I realized the steaming cauldron lid movement made me wobble as well. Neat little game detail. Could I place this cauldron clipping through the ceiling? Absolutely. The next day, after collecting honey, I noticed the information bob. Not going to lie, I really missed the guy, and he gave a lot of new advice I was eager to consume. Leveling up Fruitworks, the achievement for gem creation, was painfully boring, though every so often a customer would stop and stare straight into my eyes as if breaking the 4th wall. Next, I picked up a corner shelf and managed to clip it right into the other one, as if the loss of space didn't apply here. That was also when I noticed that the new corner shelf had its price tags facing outwards, unlike the others facing inwards. And I'm still not sure if it was a bug or a feature. I ended up placing it, clipping through my old register desk next to the teddy bear. At this point, I was sitting on a mountain of 30,000 stones, so I slashed the price down to a single cent. Surely now the customers would bite, right? Then I got a new store expansion for 2,500 coins, which opened up space behind all the weapon stands, so I had to move them to an adjacent wall. After that, I placed some new sweet jars on the shelf behind the produce display. I was a good boy, so I paid all bills and finally had money for the 4th horticulturist license upgrade, which unlocked 4 new vegetable types. But I needed a new produce display, so I bought one, and out of boredom, I placed it outside near the stairs to mess with the customers. On day 48, I noticed that customers did take my vegetables from the displays outside the store.
Wow.
Out of real options for upgrades, I resorted to buying Festivalites, a glorified waste of coins, but at least the price was low enough to justify the self-sabotage. So I bought 4 purple light orbs and placed them under lamps outside. The store ended up looking very beautiful at night. Next day, I noticed the Candle of Passing Time got renamed to Candle of Time. Then this crate started twerking at me.
What the heck? We have almost 5,000 coins.
And since I was rich enough, I bought another store expansion for 4,300 coins.
Look at that crate, it's still dribbling.
I felt bored, and on day 50 I mounted blue crabs on the shore and managed to move a few of them into my house to see if they would still be there after saving and exiting the game. For 2,350 I snagged the Toy Maker upgrade, unlocking a horse set that came with 4 breeds: Bay, Potok, Lipis and Mountain. When I got home, I saved and quit. Loading back in, I realized the crabs had already vanished.
That's what I call professional restocking.
I tried teleporting to another dimension through the portal, but it was uneventful.
Beekeeping level 16. Amazing.
I noticed a queue of 7 beings next to the register, and I had a thought of getting another cashier, but wasn't sure about it yet. I also noticed I was getting very fast at tending, mining and harvesting, and eventually I hit the ill-gotten maximum harvesting level Steam achievement.
Harvesting level 35. Plants seem to blossom just for you.
And I had around 4 more Steam achievements to go. Could I get those before day 100 though? Well, you'll see. I was short 30 coins to buy another store expansion for 6600, but I quickly earned the rest from sales and purchased the upgrade. After that, I earned a bit of spare money and bought my first bounce blob, which was basically a trampoline that was boring to bounce on. But I placed it on the stairs to mess with customers. Next day, I reached level 35 in mining and unlocked the corresponding Steam achievement.
Mining skills shine brighter than your finest crystals achievement. Let's go. Will they jump? That's so funny. And she's jumping too.
It felt like I was being entertained by this game's physics, but I had to go back to maxing out Fruitworks, refining and bagging skills. Finally, on the following morning, I found some customers were still jumping. For a bit more fun, I moved the trampoline to the doorway.
Wow.
Little did I know, my employees liked to join in on the fun as well. At last, I finally got some money and bought just another store expansion for 10,500 coins. Don't forget, store expansions increased the amount of customers as well. And every day I kept placing new gems on shelves and expanding walls of cauldrons. Next day, I got arguably the most expensive upgrade ever for 2,500 coins, which was the Weaponsmith Warren 5, which unlocked a rarer set of quality weapons for sale. Those new types were Frostbite Fang, Tempest Fang, and a Crystal Hard Sword. I got a few weapon stands for them and placed in the furthest corner, then I distributed the 3 sets of weapons among them. 5 days forward, I bought the expansion number 8 for 15,250 coins. By day 74, I had gained enough trust of the Alchemist Guild, and they offered me a 5th set of their coveted inventory, which was another upgrade that unlocked a few items for 2,600 coins. Those ended up being a Potion of High Clarity, Potion of Extended Water Breathing, Potion of Natural Reflection, and Alchemist Master recipes. And guess what? I got another expansion for 20k! On day 83, beautiful, I got another expansion.
For 24,500 coins.
At first, I got confused where it expanded, but I quickly found an empty room behind some of my potion stands. Since I had got so much new space, I needed to paint the walls. Once I bought a bucket and painted them orange, I ran into a strange bug where I couldn't drop the empty bucket. Though I did manage to dispose of it by clicking on the devastation pit. Although my customers could go through walls and different items, I still moved the shelves into the new room to make an aisle for myself. Some of you watching this video may have already forgotten about the Zipline rock I got in the early section of the game, but I never really got to test it properly, so I bought the second rock. So I placed the new rock on a bridge, mounted it, and I found myself able to travel from one zipline station to the other just by clicking on the rock I wanted to go to. These ziplines would make traveling to the giant turtle for the daily revenue boost much faster, so I moved the zipline station to the turtle, then bought another station and placed it near the bridge to ensure easy aiming. Once I entered the store, I got another horticulturist upgrade which unlocked Sunfire Gourd, Midnight Squash, Vivid Kakaroto, and Prism Spire vegetable types. But before buying vegetable crates, I needed to do some tall shelf and produce display rearrangements. Although I didn't need it much, I still bought a produce display with 6 vacancies. Only then did I buy the new vegetable sets and give them a place on the displays. Next day, when I joined the game, I noticed a new type of converter in the crafting section of the Everything book. It was called Orling, and it would take stone and randomly turn it into ore. After buying and unboxing, it didn't seem to be any kind of device, but rather looked like some kind of living monster. By that point in time, I had more than 77,000 stones, so I placed the monster on one of the cauldrons I had. While I was feeding the monster, it made funny sounds. After a few crates, I noticed the monster was getting bigger, and I was afraid it would start eating something else on its own. To be honest, this new update was quite a blessing, because feeding monster was actually increasing the tending skill, which I thought I would never be able to max out since there were so few animals all around and would have been a rather tedious kind of chore, and I finally knew I would 100% get all Steam achievements. I hadn't done restocking in quite a while, so I spawned a lot of crates, which made my game lag a little.
Oh, I'm running low on money now. Oh no.
Next day, I tried my ziplines again, but I couldn't travel to the turtle for some reason. Maybe bad aim, I don't know. Anyway, I went to a monster that was much closer, and it gave me a tending bonus, which would definitely help me level up my skill faster with that stone-eating monster inside of my store. After a while, the monster was becoming so large its collision hitbox would overlap the hitboxes of cauldrons and crucibles nearby, so I had to move the monster on the yard with beehives. He likes that. Some of the empty crates I tossed at the monster ended up stuck in its body, which I found pretty amusing. Day 91. I splurged 3,000 coins on a produce display upgrade and instantly regretted it.
Okay, is that all? Seriously? Let me place one. Yeah, that would fit here.
Soon I noticed how the stone supplies were depleting fast, so I knew I'd have to go and mine some more. After filling every cauldron by midnight, I decided to lower all gem prices since I had such a big stockpile, just to see what would happen. Then I got the restock in level 35 Steam achievement, and I had a few more left to go. And I discovered I could feed the monster while having journal open. On one occasion, when I was feeding the monster, I accidentally fell off the balcony and felt cornered by the ginormous hitbox of the creature I created, but I managed to get in the store after moving the monster with my bare hands. Then I bought one of the most generous upgrades ever that unlocked not 3, not 4, but 5 items. It was the Weaponsmith Warren 6 upgrade just for 3,000 coins. It unlocked access to strangely named weapons such as Axe 12, Axe 15, Arcane Viper, Hornsong Bow, and Steelwind Quiver sets. New treasures for my store's collection, for which I promptly bought weapon stands and installed the new weapons. With day 100 approaching fast, I started laying down a whole floor of cauldrons. I was still only at level 29 of Fruitworks, and I really wanted to hit level 35 before day 100. A few days later, on day 98, I finally reached the Beastie Bestie achievement once I reached level 35 of Tending. And while my cauldron collection kept growing bigger and bigger, doubts began to creep in about whether I'd actually reach level 35 of Fruitworks before day 100. I couldn't help thinking I shouldn't have been so lazy at early stages of the game when placing berries inside. So when the notorious day came to life, I in fact didn't get the achievement. Nevertheless, I had to drag the blue monster out of the way since its oversized hitbox was interfering with my gem business. And once that nuisance was gone, I went right back to the grind of churning out gems. And on day 104, I finally reached the so long coveted
level 35 of Fruitworks. Let's go.
That was the last achievement. And to top it all off, I decided to have one bit of fun and placed all produce displays, all weapon stands and shelves as close to each other as I could. And I almost succeeded in making a singularity. But the point was to see how would the customers behave. So for the final time, I slept and invited my magical customers to the store, and the strange effects of the goods being tightly packed didn't linger long to reveal themselves. So the mages began climbing their invisible staircase, casually stopping halfway between floors as if that was the most natural way to reach some of the goods. And after picking the needed stuff, they would gently glide through the air to the cashier that I had placed at the furthest corner of the store. That was how I celebrated completing 12 out of 12 Steam achievements available in Teddy's Haven. If you have any game suggestions, leave them in the comments section down below, and thanks for watching.